Bonjour, bienvenue au party de informer projet. Je vois bien piste maintenant. Je piste à partir d'occasion donc je peux finir un gars. Traduction. Hello, welcome to part 2 of my train station project. I have good track now. I bought used track so I could finish my station. Pausing the video and getting set up. That was not part of the translation. Right, just to let you know as well, what I actually started with was Latin and French. I'm not sure if I mentioned it or not. Anyway, this is how far we got, and I did just show these tracks. These are the tracks that are going to be used on this. Now, I've got to make sure that I get all this bit covered in ballast. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So we are going to get the glue back out and finish that up with ballast. Now, I have made a little bit more ballast. Well, I've got to watch it because there's really some big rocks in there, which I did not know was in there. Now, where's my glue stick spreader? Oh, I know where it is. Put it back in its box. I think its box is over here. Right, someone else has used this and kind of messed up the thread, so I'm not sure what this glue is going to be like. But one thing I can guarantee is that this is actually stuck. Luckily enough, I have a tool up here that can open it. Wherever that's gone, there it is. I'm going to try and crush the rocks with these, but these are no good for it. Or at least they can do that. They're going to fill in the gaps that have been missed. I'm not expecting this glue to be any good. Oh, it's come out quite nicely. I've got to be careful as well not to go so high with this, because I've had to actually be picking at these rocks because some of them were too high up. So instead of actually tipping the whole bucket over, I'm going to do it this way. Just sprinkle them on and then press them in so we get right to the edges. These ones are quite tough rocks as well. Which would actually make it look really good. The mixture. Freaking out that hair just don't want to move. So like, there's a hair in the way. Look at it. So hopefully in the next hour or so I will be building the platforms. I'm going to get rid of all these messed up bits. Yeah, this glue is actually starting to go solid. I had a feeling it would. So I've locked the lid in full on. Because no one takes care of what they're actually doing when it comes to using these glues. They just want to get the jobs done fast and out of the way. There's a lot of this that's not making any sense because it's as if someone's been picking all the bricks off these. And it ain't been me because I haven't picked them off that bad. So I'm wondering now is when I've tried to measure the track over this, someone has been picking at it. As if that's what's caused it to be a bit of a mess when I tried to put the track on because it was all on level. As I'm rolling this over, I can actually see bricks being loose. And I did have to chip a load of loose bricks off this. There's also a possibility that it could have happened when I shook it off. Some of this bit of ballast is a little bit too big. Not all it is. It just doesn't want to spread into the glue. We're getting there. See now that one's way too big, but I should be able to crumble that. It doesn't want to crumble. I'll put that to one side. So we're going to make sure that all this is perfectly level. If it's not level, the track won't sit on it and look good. So I'm not going to actually have the track tied down to this. So now we have a huge problem because glue's getting everywhere, hair's getting stuck in it, and I can't seem to shift that. It's glued to something else. And I've scooped it up as a rock. We should be fine. Oh, scrap that piece. That's meant to be there. Move that last one, picked up a piece of hair with that one. It's another piece that's too big. That one. That's removed. That one. That one. And this is the problem working with that. And I'm actually making it. It's hard to tell exactly how much I'm crunching it up. You don't want exact powder. Otherwise you end up with something looking like that. That just looks like a big massive block of sand. So I need to try and get some rocks in that. There we go. Move the rocks around the sand. Sandy, a bit of sand there. But not enough rocks. Yeah, that was a nice bit then. I got some more rocks than actual sand. It's not sand, it's brick dust. It's actually starting to take its colour of what you want in ballast. was nice bits of block once again. Rocks into that bit. A bit of leaf, don't know where that's come from. I did have a bit of a spillage from my bricks earlier. That could be a possibility. And you can see now that that's actually starting to look more like ballast. That was mainly dust. A few rocks went in there. In my head. No, that makes it. No, that's not even looking like bricks. That just looks like sand. And I'm getting bricks that are too big. That's better. Yeah, there's a bit that I tried to sort out earlier. It wasn't working. So I'll try and put a bit of bricks around there. Just to make it level. You do not want these bricks unlevel. If they're unlevel, I think I might have just said this actually, if they're unlevel, that's not good. It's just massive rocks. the sand. So I need to put some of the rocks in there. It's so annoying, it can be really good when you make it unbalanced. You've got to start somewhere if you want perfection. Coming up with this end and filling in this gap here. In this bit here, and then I'll be pausing the video and it dry for a while. Maybe like part 1 where we ended up going to play Monopoly and I left the video paused all night. That's why the lighting was changed. I'm trying to cover as much ground as possible. I'm sure there's going to be rocks coming over that, so it actually looks proper railway. I was hoping to get some of the platforms built. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm doing that again, although I'm actually all set up ready to do so. So while I'm going to have this, I might have to go and have my dinner as well. That's so you'll notice I'm starting to get really peed up with this. It's not because I take going light and stuff like that, it's just taking too long. Unfortunately, I shouldn't be really constructing stuff like this because I literally have no patience. People think I do, but I don't. I just know how to work quickly. And as you can see, this is actually some tough rock that has been put over the top of this now. So we want soft rock underneath, tough rock on top. But don't just mix in soft rock and don't just put soft rock at the bottom and mix the rocks in. But use less of one rock to the other. So all I've got now is dust, really. So I've got no choice but to do that. So that's just gonna look like a fucking sandpit. Yeah. Well, I've done it the way that I did to try and make it look a bit more rocky than it was sand. Because this stuff is not easy to work with. Might make it look easy, but it's not. So I was using the texture of rocks. It looks like that all that's there is sand. So that's literally all that's there is fucking sand. So when I knock all these bits off, we're going to get a tracker that doesn't look like it's even ballast. So I might have to scrap this project and start all over again. Because I haven't made the ballast right. What I am going to do while that's still wet is I've actually got double straights this time. I'm going to just press down on all this just to try and even it out. Any loose bits I'm just going to move out of there, especially some big pieces like that one. Ones in there. No, this is just going to look in a complete mess. I think I've ruined this. I'm hoping I haven't. Because I don't have enough rocks at all. Not this time. What I'm actually doing there is a weird scenario. I'm actually using the track as a temper. doing, I will be putting ballast over the track slightly, just to let it get in the grooves. You'll have to leave that to let that settle. So back when I feel it's ready to be continued. Right, welcome back. It is another day. Unfortunately, things just went a bit haywire yesterday. But I haven't done any more to this, apart from maybe put a couple more rocks down. I'm not sure. No, I left it all to dry, didn't I? Well, we are going to now put all the bricks up this. Good. And that's not going to be easy. I need something, because I can't hold it like I did last time. As you can see, now I've done that, it still doesn't look the part. Either the glue's not working properly, or this is just being a nuisance. I'll figure out which one it is when it's complete. I think I used the wrong glue for this. As it says, I'm not getting no rock stuck in this, all I'm getting is the sand stuck down, or the dust rather. So I'm going to have to start placing some rocks down on this. Hold on a minute, because I need to get this mess up. The way to do that is with a brush. Right, cool. Because I need to clean up all this. Go back to cleaning this stuff. Put it in the box. I've got a bit of attempt to crumble some of these rocks. And that didn't work. Where did that rock just go? It's crumbled. Crumbled. That's a strange looking item. These bricks. What is that? I don't know what the hell that is. It's plastic. What is glue? covered in sand covered blood. I'll just notice something with these. I'm crushing the rocks. I'll be careful. So I'm crushing it. These are actually crushing right on the sheet. I'm actually just crumbling it without it making a noise. I'm probably talking too quiet for the video. I'm not sure. Oh, that one crunched. Oh, so that's it. We are actually going to attempt to put track into this time. So, the tracks I'm using are the double straights. I've got a feedback. I'll have these ones crossed out. So I don't think that I'm just going to randomly put these down. I have actually got something to space them out. And they'll keep together. These rails look like that they've been disoriented. So, I need a screwdriver. It's like one of the rails is slightly off guard. No, that's not straight. And what's this one then? One of these ain't straight. Try to put the one around. As you can see, that's not straight, that's going that way and that's curving off slightly. Shut that. Leave that fish plate. Oh shit, that relay. I haven't got the fucking fish plates. This is the problem with second-hand track. Probably why they sold them. I'm actually destroying these tracks and I don't want to do that. No, that definitely is not straight. I must figure out which one's not straight. So it is, it's this one that's not straight. Let me check this one as well. Oh, that one's definitely straight. Hold on a minute. That is definitely straight, but the sleeps are slightly out of. These are quite badly made tracks, good in another. So can you actually lay a sleeper perfectly by hand without one of them looking slightly out? Is it this track that's crooked? Yes. Right. So I was hitting the wrong rail. I need to move the fish plate. Sorry about this, folks. If my rails weren't in the condition that I'm in, this would have worked a lot faster. Well, you can clearly tell that that's not straight. I don't know if you can see it very well. But let's say that, let's do the joint. Let me hold on to the joint there. It does look straight, and you can actually tell that it's not. Yeah, you can see that I've got this facing slightly diagonal, and then that one cuts up in a straight line. Turn it that way, you can tell that that's not straight. Hold on. No, without that, I can actually wait there. See which way I need to knock one of these rails. Oh, no. I was hitting the rail completely wrong. I wouldn't recommend doing this. I ain't got no pliers or anything. So I can scoop it off the screwdriver. So I should be doing some video. Just try to remove the fish plate. Oh, I have actually removed that, so I might just be able to. No, it's just being awkward. I have many experiments of removing fish plates. It's another scenario that tends to work. It wants to. No, it just doesn't want to. The way that this fish plate is, I think that this is the one that's having the problem. So all the other fish plates are actually in line. I think this rail's a bit forward as well. That fish plate isn't entirely in line. It is now. I need to move this fish plate. Hold on, where's the mold grips? Now, luckily enough, I've got thousands of spare fish plates. I don't know where I put the new set that I bought, but from the old steel rails that I don't use. I can just get a fish plate from those. There we go. I'm finally remove the fish plate. Right, so now I've done that. Yeah, that rail definitely needs knocking. These are stronger than the screwdriver. I'm going to use these. So I'm going to use these a bit like a hammer. Just need to know which rail I'm hitting. Right, so I'll be hitting this rail. Nope, still not straight. So I may not be sliding the rail. I'm slowly getting there. wouldn't recommend doing this unless if you know exactly what you're doing. Maybe I could end up breaking this rail, so I don't seem to be shifting that at all. I don't think. Let me just check that. Oh, it must be, because that's actually looking more straight. I might actually be just denting the rail down rather than actually moving it. No, I'm not moving that. I can actually still see the bend. So I don't know if this is like cut track or not. I'm not sure how to get this to go straight. I may or may not have just done it. Tell from this end. No. Oh, found a new tactic that's working. I can actually use the tractor to straighten it. So I'll put the fish plate back on. No, something's not right. I can clearly see that this track needs straightening, but it can't be done. Trying a new tactic. Hopefully we can get it to actually go straight. It's still not straight. If I tried to make a circle with this, it wouldn't work. Oh, I actually just moved the rail. I actually seen that move. I nearly just broke one of my best pieces of track doing so. I don't think it wants to go right. I was right about it moving. Probably why these rails were so cheap. Because they are used rails. It's still not straight. I'm gonna have to try and make do with it. But you can tell that that's a lot straighter than what it was. Try the other end again. No, I think someone may have cut off some of the rail. Because that seems to be bent up again. I'm going to try and straighten it again. Using a bigger piece of track. Not the first time I've had to straighten track. Oops, twisted on the wrong part. Yeah, these sleepers are actually very easy to move. Because this track is not made by Hornby, it's not made by Triangle, it's not made by any of the old style. It's actually made by a company called Pecco. Yeah, it's got it on there. Pecco Set Track REG England. Built in England. I didn't realise it was actually built in England. I thought Pecco was a German company. Right, I do actually have it straight. The sleepers are a bit out of line. So in a way it's a bit of a badly made track. But it's usable. I've actually straightened that out. I think I need a flat surface. Oh, where's the other fish plate gone? I have lost a fish plate. Oh, there it is. Oh, where is it? Let's use it that way. That's how the track's going to go. Right, this has gone on level. I think I need a flat surface. Or move some of the rocks from underneath it. Or the coconut rock. Actually, underneath. Yeah, all them rocks. When you're doing a construction like this, you want to be doing it on a flat surface. Fortunately, this is not overly flat because the wood's actually quite worn down. It's a bit springy. walls are level. And hopefully when I actually finish this, it should all together. Yeah, the track's actually sitting on there a bit better than what it was. The ballast I've made is absolutely crap. I will have to probably hit some of this down with a bleeding hammer. Or scrape some of it off. I need a bit of glue in there. There's the glue. Oh, great. Started this, I'm not even prepared. Sorry about this, folks. Oh, I found the glue. I know about the glue spreader was that I was using. I'm not going to infect it, so I don't need to. But it is on the bathroom window, so. And just one batch of glue like that. I actually found an actual gap in the ballast that needs filling. I want to try and get actual rocks in there. Like so. If I can, I need to chip some of that rock away. Try crunching it. That was a bit closer in. No, it's not rock, it's glue. I am squeezing it down. I do need to put a bit of rock down this way. Yeah. The problem is you get dust in the glue. All this here is glue, that's why it's just breaking away like that. That was a bit of a crappy job in that part. And that clump goes on. I was expecting better than what it was. No, nothing ever goes right. You working with this stuff. As you can see, I'm not actually going into any bricks or anything like that, I'm just peeling away the dust. That's why I was getting pretty annoyed yesterday. So all I was doing was grabbing frigging dust and getting dust inside this rather than bricks. The way I've just done that, that could possibly work by pressing bricks into it. Bricks, compress them. No, it's not working. So yeah, I'm kind of ruining it slightly. Right, I need to figure out what's loose on this and what's not. So I'm going to have to turn this upside down. What's the other all these at the way? Move them to one side. Then actual bricks. That is just glue crystals. Like I said, I ain't got no patience by rights. What I should have done is actually put the ones down one, but that would take forever. I need a bit of paper because I've got to edge this off. Luckily enough, I can actually get hold of some decent bricks. So I need a piece of paper. Where was that piece of paper that I was using before? Yeah, nothing ever goes right. That's old news, I can use that. Just need to back it up. I've got to get this edge bit done properly. I mentioned about putting bricks down one by one. So I'm going to put a patch of glue like that. I'm going to need a glue spreader. And like I said, I can't bother to go into the heavens at my room because I left it on the windowsill. It doesn't matter, I've got thousands of them. I've actually got 10. Exaggerated. That's how I should have done it in the first place. Might be showing some new deliveries on this video as well, depending on if any turn up today while I'm doing the video. I'm expecting an 062 locomotive and a maintenance crane. Well, the maintenance crane can actually help with constructing. I'm gonna wait for Pat to get here first. Why Pat? I mean Postman Pat. I've like to say ridiculous things every now and again for your audience, just for laughs, sort of thing. Instead of my videos always being boring. They're not always boring. I'd have actually made my videos interesting. Because I wouldn't be doing videos otherwise if they was boring. I mean, when I started this off, I actually gave out some actual facts about trains and stuff, of how fascinating they actually can be. I'm not sure what country my locomotive's coming from, or what country the crane is. Or what country the crane's coming from. And it seems quite distant. So I ordered it at the same time as I ordered the track. And I waited a few days for that track. Why the locomotives took longer, I don't know. I'm doing this just to level it off, make sure that it's level for when I put the tracks down, which is going to be very difficult. What I'm going to have to do on that one, instead of using this strong Gorilla Glue, is use the other wood glue, because I'll be putting ballast between the tracks. It's going to be the ballast that actually holds the track to the surface, rather than having nails and everything everywhere. How much better that looks when I've actually took my time like I just did. I still rushed it slightly. That's actually in the way there. Right, once again I'll be waiting for that to dry. I'm gonna go and have a cigarette, maybe a breakfast. And now I won't be frigging going to sleep and waiting till the next day this time. Like I said, unfortunately yesterday things just went a bit haywire. So I do have little brothers and it was time for them to go to bed, so I couldn't really carry on with this. Otherwise I probably would have. So, see you in a tick. Sorry about the wait, folks. Can't find my glue. Haven't bothered having a breakfast. Haven't bothered. But I'm gonna still keep looking around for more glue. I've spent about an hour looking for it. Right then, peoples. Good news. Found my glue. I also found the other curved track that I was looking for before, so now I can actually measure this up properly and get accurate straight lines. But I am going to have to move this down. Well, that just grabbed on a bit of paper by the looks of that, yeah. And that's fine. We can now actually put track down and ballast it. So I'll move this a bit further on down. I'm not going to be able to just yet. I'm going to clean off the table. Give me a minute. I'm going to pause the video again after I've moved this. Wipe all this down and then we'll come back. So, in a minute. Right, I'm going to pause the video. I know I haven't put stuff down yet, but just to make this quicker, which I can do on video. That was 10 times easier. Don't know if you can see the smoke off that. Or dust. So now we can crack on. And I'm going to put this here like this. I'm going to get these switch points, this switch point with the one curve on this part. So I just knocked the mouse, just checking if I ended up pausing the video or not. I'm going to put these tracks on here. I forgot these are slightly longer than the actual cardboard. Don't know if you can still see. Yeah, you can still see that. This one on this end. Now to hold these perfectly straight, I'm just going to grab the other switch point so that I can make sure that this is completely level. A bit busted up switch point, it doesn't matter, it's only steel rails, it's practically spare. Now this switch point as well is a bit broken. Oh no, switch plates on this bit of track. Give me a minute. Oh, them tracks are not up there. I'm gonna have to borrow some fish plates. There's some fucking big ass plier things. Over there. I do have other fish plates and that, but I don't know where to find them. I do actually have a brand new set. No, it's not brand new now, but I bought them brand new. And I've only used a few of them. Not sure where they actually am. Doesn't matter me taking fish plates off this track at all. So I can always switch them back over. Oh, I didn't need to take that one off. What am I doing? Ignore that, I'm putting that one back on here. That goes there. The reason why I didn't need to take this one off and switch it onto that part. Well, as you can see, that one's missing a fish plate. Like I said, I do have more track. I actually have a brand new piece of track actually that I bought. I thought it was going to come in a set of all different tracks. I paid £4 odd for it, and it just turned out to be a complete mishap. So all I ended up with was one track instead of a whole bundle. I can prove that because I haven't even opened it yet. Give me a minute. Just set this up. track is already up here, so I won't need to pause video and run off it elsewhere. Just grab it in a sec. Right, someone's bent up these fish plates on this. Luckily enough, I'm clever enough to actually unbend them. Oh no, that's just pushed it on instead of actually clipping. Sorry about this. It's actually been a nuisance. I'll turn the, no, can't turn the fish plate around. Put this side on first. No, it just doesn't want to go on. Oh, it's going. Hey. It's on. Now I can actually see that I've actually made a bit of a miscalculation. No, I haven't. This fish plate's gone off funny. Fuck's sake. Sorry folks, this just literally been a nightmare. Put it on this side first. Dodgy fish plate. Fuck's sake. At least both fish plates stayed on that side. There. Let's get this lined up properly. Yeah, I'm happy with that being like that. That probably should have been a bit wider. Sorry, got an itch there. I didn't think that was actually on the camera until I looked. Right. Oh yeah, I was going to show you. This is the packet it came in. As I said, I haven't even opened it yet. Apparently that's come from Amazon. I actually bought this off of eBay. There it is. Brand new piece of track. That's what I got, was just the one. I'm not looking on sending it back on that because I did pay only £4 odd. I ain't gonna moan about pennies. That's what that is to me, pennies. Hopefully, when I sort this out, it should be neat. Right, on bricks, we want the glow. I want to make sure that this is actually level, because that actually started to look a bit unlevel. So we're going to put some of this glue between some of the sleepers. This isn't going to work. There, that sleeper we're going to start with. No, you can't see exactly what I'm doing, but I'm actually putting glue right in the middle of the sleeper. Now the glue has touched the plastic on the sleepers, and now it's just gone on the rail, but that's easy to wipe off. And for some reason I can't get enough glue there. That's why this has gone completely lopsided. Like there. I'm going to drop some bricks between that. And now I'm making a complete mess. The next sleeper, getting glue on the rails, but I can always just sand that off. That's why I didn't use the Gorilla Glue, because if I used the Gorilla Glue, you'd wreck everything trying to get that stuff off. Now you've got to watch it with the ballast, because if you make it too high, it will ruin your locomotives. Okay, about loose rocks going slightly off guard. But I have actually completely messed this whole project up. Instead of giving up on it, I'm still going to give it a go. But I may have to cut. So I've got a hair on my hand then. And I can't get it off. I'm going to have to cut some extra cardboard off this. Because if you look at the tracks, it's actually too close to the edge. I'm going to balance this properly. You'll see that it will actually configure to looking decent. So a huge rock got in the way that time. You don't want big rocks on this bit at all. Now this is where a tamper would actually come in on this. So if I had a tamper, I would have put the rocks down before I glued them and used the tamper to bring the rails up. That's what a tamper is supposed to do. So I'm going to have to clean these rails after this, and the sleepers. As you can see, the blue's actually sticking to me, and well, the rocks and the blue's actually sticking to me more than it actually sticking on here. But it is working. Hopefully when I remove the rails from this, the rocks will stay stuck in and I'll be able to position where the rails go. The rocks don't look too big. It's actually starting to look much better actually now I've done this. I may have done my ballast a bit too high up. And that doesn't matter because the track's actually level. I can guarantee you that they are not. Because if tracks was level there'd be no such thing as hills and the earth would be flat. Luckily enough, I have checked on my orders of what I'm hoping to receive. I'm definitely receiving one today. I've just got to wait for Mr. Postman. Yeah, Postman Pat. See, that was just technically all dust. That's why I just scraped that over. So I may need to make some more rocks. No. I'm definitely going to have to clean these rails after this. Because I'm getting rocks stuck to the actual rails. Will these rails be able to be rescued is another story. So in a minute I'm going to be saying back in a bit because I need to make more rocks. So more ballast. I'm not actually laying the ballast down at this point. All I'm doing is just covering the rails in glue and putting bricks over it. So my idea. I'm sorry about this, folks. I don't think it's going to work. We'll find out. Some of these rocks don't look like they'll fit through the slats, and don't fit through the slats. When I pick up the track, I'm not going to have ballast left underneath the track. It's going to be all on top of the track. So, as I said, it's probably going to ruin it. And once again, instead of picking up rocks, I've picked up fucking dust. And I'm starting to get pissed off. Yeah, there's no rocks left in this. It looks like there is, but there isn't. And the rocks that are left are far too fucking big. So I'm going to end up scrapping this in a minute and starting completely all over again. But if I do that, it's going to be more money because I'm running out of glue. So as I said, instead of this actually sticking down, that is actually just lifting away and taking all the rocks with it. There is no ballast to this track. It's not between the sleepers, it's on the track. It's as if someone's changed all these rocks around. So I never crush up my rocks this much. Half of them didn't even crush. And I ended up with all sorts of stuff in these rocks. There's not even supposed to be in there. And the rock that's too big. Yeah, my idea for ballast has become a stupid idea. Hey, look at those rocks. Not one of them is any good. I'll have to pause the video and get more rocks. I don't think that's supposed to be in there. Oh yeah, it is part of the soft rock. Instead of actually making a base for a train station, all I've made is a complete fucking mess for the base of a train station. I'm still going to continue. I'm not giving up on it. Because I can't bother making more rocks. I want to place these tracks down again after this. They ain't going to place down how I want them to place down. There's nothing else, there's nothing I can do about it. That was a nice handful of rocks. And a bit too big. Oh, when I've done that, that actually went between the sleepers. Fucking big ass rock there, I can't fucking shift it. There, fucking sweet got it. I broke my glue spreader. And now I'm getting hair again. Some notches need to be pressed in deeper than others. I just put quite a lot here. There's actually a huge gap within the sleepers, and some of the rocks are just too big. I can't use this. That's technically just going to have to be snapped. I might have just stretched it into its rightful place. And now I'm getting more hair stuck in there. Where the fuck is the hair coming from? My idea might work. I probably just need the dust for this, not bricks. I don't think I can press any more into that. But there is another problem. And that problem is that I'm spreading bricks where there is no glue. So I'm probably going to end up using all of this glue. Just for this. There's huge rocks getting in the way. Like I said, instead of pressing this into the glue, it's just folding over it. But in small doses, it is actually still pressing into the glue. That's what you want. If it's not pressed into the glue, without making a space so the tracker can actually hold. And this just looks more like sand than ballast. And that's the only thing I've got to work with. So I'm not paying for stuff that I can make for free. And even more better, instead of it just looking simple and plain and all one colour, mine actually looks like the real stuff. Because what it actually is the real stuff. got to be careful on the time on the video, so I'm going to have to change it in a minute. Switch to part 3. And we'll try and get this done by the time it hits part 3, so we can actually see some real work, some actual constructed work, other than just laying down track. It doesn't even look like a train track anymore. Just looks like 2 rails just holding a load of sand between them. I know for a fact that as soon as I move these tracks, that ballast isn't going to keep the shape of the sleepers. So I'm just going to do, the way I'm looking at this now, I'm just going to end up doing this over and over and over again until I end up with a big massive pile of ballast about friggin' high. And if that happens, I will start again and I will give up on this project. And I say don't always give up on a project, but this one I will. Me doing this would have just been a complete whole waste of time to try and lay tracks. I'll give up on this project, but I won't give up on the train station. I'll find a new way to lay the track. I remember years ago, I actually tried using this stuff on track and it actually really looked good. Why it's looking absolutely rubbish this time, I do not know. I think because before I wasn't trying to glue it down. I think I put the ballast on too soon. I shouldn't have piled all that up just yet. I should have piled it on top of the track and then pretended to be a temper. So with miniatures, you can actually get tempers that actually do look like they really work, but you can actually get ones that do actually really work. But they ain't cheap, they are actually very pricey. I know what's wrong with this. In certain places, I'm not actually getting glue between. Well, I'm getting glue between the sleepers, but it's not holding up to the track because there's a big, massive gap underneath. I'm doing parts over and over again. Trying to get rid of all the big bricks. Instead of doing that, I'm getting rid of all the small ones. I've just dropped a few small ones there where I should have dropped that pole back inside here. So I'm actually getting some bricks to come through now. They're a decent size. So when I made this ballast, it was pretty much of a rush job. That's why I don't think that this one's going to work. Like I said, what I could really do with the miniature bomb is an actual working rock crusher. I should have put this stuff through a sieve. Had I put it through a sieve, I could have had the perfect size rocks. And whatever was too big. No, I'd have to get rid of the dust first through a small sieve. Once I got rid of all the dust, put it through another sieve. Well, to the right size rocks. Whatever went through that sieve would have been perfect ballast. This does seem to be working. I mean, I am actually looking at the track now, and it is actually starting to look like it is actually ballast. I just made it completely wrong, because I think that this is a bit too high up. As it says, that can happen with tracks. Oh, my phone's just gone ding. Not a message, my battery's going. After I've done this, I'm not going to be able to remove these tracks in the story. It's just happening again. All I'm doing is picking up sand rather than rocks. So in some places it's going to look good, in some places it's going to look absolutely shit. Excuse my language, but it's true. So a brick there just got in the way. Don't even know where the hell that brick just came from. It went through the sleeper. Fucking fluff in there again, and hairs. I'd like to know where the fluff and hairs are coming from. And this ain't gonna hold no shape of the track. If it does, it'll be a miracle. Because I've got to shake all this up yet. Half of this stuff ain't even managing to get in the glue. Because of how much gap there is. Once I've done this one side, I'm going to leave it to dry, and I'll be stopping the video. Yeah, because it's about to come up to 2 hours on that video. I can only record at a certain time. Because my laptop just can't handle the memory, I believe. I'm not too sure on that. while I'm waiting for this to actually dry, which is not going to happen because now that's just come completely out of place because of the weight of this. It's making it more and more difficult. And once again we have the hair. There's another one, but I'm just going to leave that one there because I'm not getting hold of that. The ballast to cover that up. That's if this experiment works, because technically that's what this is, it's just an experiment. I've got to remember next time not to place ballast down first, unless if it's an actual single layer. But there's no way of getting a single layer of ballast. Technically I have done this right, but I've done it wrong at the same time. As you can see, I'm starting to struggle to get rocks out of this. Hey. At the same time, while I'm waiting, no, because I'll be watching the video, I might make some more ballast, so I'm going to need it. There's another hair. I'm lucky enough to have glue on it so it sticks to my trousers. This glue is easy to wash out. Hopefully a majority of this will hold its shape. If it does, then I can refit the track and go over it again. Right, I heard nothing about any deliveries yet. As soon as my deliveries will get here, they will be on video. And then we'll configure what train's going to be what. Because I have a locomotive coming and a maintenance crane. The locomotive does actually have a headlamp on it. It's non-working, but this is where it's going to be fun. Because I'm going to try and turn that into a working headlamp. And I'm not just going to tell you about it and then show you afterwards. I want to do it on video. I mean, for the amount of YouTube videos that I've been making and that, it's guaranteed that someone will find it. And it's only going to be standard for now. Because it has no back lamps. That's what I should have said, not a headlight, a headlamp. Right, I'm gonna have to remove this. Doesn't matter about that one swinging about. But it does matter all about that. Christ. I could have just lost the shape of that then. Ah, not could have, I have. I knew this would happen. I lost the shape. So like I said, I'm just going to end up hiring this up and up and up. Because that has now gone more higher than what it's supposed to be. And the worst part is, I can't wedge it back in. Yeah, this is the complete failure. It has done nothing now but completely failed. The track is far too high and I ain't got the right fucking bricks anymore. So folks, I'm just getting really pissed off. This is not going the way that I want it to do. Fuck off. Yeah, it's all gone all lopsided again. So I've got no choice but to take this off, scrape all that down, try and get as much of that off as possible. What a disaster. Okay. I'm not even scraping this off. Oh what, sorry about this folks. But that's a complete disaster. End of video. Happy constructing. Sorry about the mess.